What's going on, guys? Valken here with another episode of Card a Day. This is episode 9, and in this one, we're going to review the Elusive Schemer. How sneaky. As always, before we get into the stats and the competitive viability of the card, let's go ahead and talk about the artwork. So, first off, the title, Elusive Schemer. What does that mean? What does that portray? Well, he's a dark elf. You can tell by the ears and the elusive nature of his body language. In the actual artwork, he's cloaked, has some type of armor on. Obviously looks like he's up to some scheming, elusively, sneaking around. The colors don't really portray an elusive schemer to me, but I guess he's not really like a shadowed schemer. He's just trying to be elusive about his nature or whatever he's scheming about. And this card is very schemy indeed. But the artwork actually almost reminds me of a Dragon Ball Z character. I can't remember the name, but they're with Vegeta. They come with him to Earth or whatever. But I like the colors on the card. They don't really portray the elusiveness. Unless you include the body language that the Dark Elf portrays, along with the cloak that he's wearing. A lot of people in this game wear cloaks, obviously, or in this universe wear cloaks. I like the detail actually on the barrel. I know it's funny, but they actually put time into the shadow work, the fog, kind of a back alley fog, steam coming off of something hot, maybe something inside the building behind him is someone's cooking or something, and the detail on the stairs or the walkway could be a little bit more detailed. It doesn't really show that much depth. Other than that, the card is actually pretty neat. It's not the best card I've ever seen. It's not the worst card I've ever seen. Now on to the stats of the card and the competitive viability. Then we'll get to the community's thoughts on this card. First up, the name, the Elusive Schemer. He is a rare card. Surprised. But his features are why he's rare, I'm thinking. He's a creature. He falls under the intelligence attributes. He's a dark elf, as noted earlier. He's a 4-drop for 3 attack and 1 health. Now you may be thinking, that's kind of low for 4 mana. Who would want to run that in their deck? Well, that's when we get down to the text. Summon. Draw a card, so you get an extra card out of the 4-drop. And then his last gasp effect. Shuffle a 0-cost Elusive Schemer into your deck. Now, so you're getting 3 attack for 4 Magicka. You're getting a draw card. You're getting the last gasp effect that summons, basically you can summon a 0-cost version of him. I'm not sure if it also has the summon draw card feature. Someone may note that below. And also to note that it is included in the core set of the game. He costs 100, as all rares do, and you only get 20 for soul trapping him. So, if you have extras, soul trap him. And pretty neat thing, he's included in actually 38% of intelligence decks at the moment. That's 619 out of 1629. Yeah, that's actually really surprising for his abilities. The arena tier list between the lanes says it's an average pick. Back when this thread was posted, he was only included in 47%, which is more than he is actually included in now. So as you can tell, as the meta shifts, as the gameplay shifts, as more players come into the game, more decks are built, etc., we'll see a shift in all cards' percentage, played percentage at least. Now, on to the community's thoughts on the card. Okay, first up, as always, the top comment on the thread. It is sorted by best. This card is a future investment, recycles itself, has huge trading potential, if played in the shadow lane, and is annoying as hell the longer the game goes on. You gotta ask yourself, where is your blue deck going? And if your answer is late game and not running out of cards, well, this is a staple. I do like his points because once it recycles, you get another copy of them. And that can mean, like he said, that can mean great things in the late game, or even just on the next turn. You get a 0-cost 3/1. That's pretty hard to beat. Next commenter says, oh look, it's from Charmer. the resident streamer. He really enjoys the design and flavor of this card. You often want to play him early to increase your chances of getting him for free later on, but many times you can't because the 1 health is too risky. Now that's, folks, why the Shadowland exists. Even though someone can drop a deal 1 damage and get rid of it, you still get paid for later on with that zero cost drop. One of the things that makes this game great is the varying cards and the different abilities that they bring to the game. Okay, on to the rating of the card. As far as artwork goes, I'm not that impressed. If I would give it any score on the artwork alone, I'd probably give it a 2. But I mean, it does portray the Dark Elves pretty well, at least a sneaky one. Stats wise, I'm gonna give it a 3 in stats, just because I like how it recycles itself. You get a free one later on, and you also get to draw a card. And we know card drawing in a card game can mean the difference between you losing the game, falling behind in the match, or actually winning the game. Now, including the community's comments on the card, how they feel about the design, and the stats that it brings to the table, I'm going to give this card a 3 based on my thoughts and the community's combined. If you have a different opinion, please let me know. Now that's it for the Elusive Schemer. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment in the section below if you would like me to talk about any of the newer cards I released, or just a older card and you want some more information on it, or you just want to hear me talk about random stuff. That's fine too. Other than that, guys, that's all I have. Take it easy.